Looking around the trade show floor in Chicago recently, I couldn't help but notice how few women seem to make up our industry. Except for the pretty young women giving out samples or holding trays of goodies, the booths were predominantly manned by, well, men. To me, it's a great loss not to have more women in positions of decision-making. Their insights and experiences are quite different from the male's point of view. What's more, women make an important contribution to our business. Let's start with the basics. Recent surveys show that 75% of women identified themselves as the primary shopper for their households. At the other end of the story, so to speak, are the women who helped make retailing what it is today. Take retailer Julia Waldbaum, for example. She became an industry legend as she helped to transform her family's butter and egg store in Brooklyn into Waldbaum's supermarket chains. Active in management long after Waldbaum sold to A&P, I myself can remember her saying, "My place is in the stores." She made visits to about 30 stores a month and listed her number in the phone book so her customers could reach her. Or in Somerville, Massachusetts, there was Jeannie Rabinovitz of Economy Grocery Stores Company, who helped lay the foundations for the modern self-service supermarket chain, which would become known as Stop and Shop. When her family business eventually passed down to Avram Goldberg, her son-in-law, it was his wife, Carol Goldberg, who took the company's helm as president and chief operating officer. The role of women in our business has continued too. Mary Sammons, who joined Rite-Aid as company president in 1999, served as CEO from 2003 until 2010 and continues as its chairman. Then there is Laura Sen. Passed over for the top job at BJ's Wholesale Club in 2003, she left the company and then came back as president and CEO in 2008. Or take Delhaize America, which appointed Kathy Green as president of Food Lion in early 2010. In addition to all chain operations, she is responsible for financial performance, merchandising, pricing, customer service, and marketing. There are many more women in our business who are forging paths to leadership with their companies. Among them, Diane Dietz, Executive Vice President, Chief Marketing Officer, and one of 4 top executives at Safeway. At the nation's largest supermarket retailer, Kroger, Linda Severin is making headlines for strategy and innovation as Vice President of Corporate Brands. The ranks of manufacturers, too, have their share of extraordinary and influential women. They're the tough-minded foot soldiers in the store brand's trenches who are breaking barriers year after year as they break new ground for their customers and their companies alike. Peggy Davies of McCain Foods USA, Linda Lee of Williams Foods, Elaine Howard of Schreiber Foods, Lynn Hall of Windsor Foods, Monica Consineri of Cott, Mary Agason of Triad Pharmaceuticals, and Beth Sobel, also of Triad, who passed away entirely too soon. There are many more names than I have time to mention. Research will tell you women's representation in leadership positions across all industries has been stagnating at just around 14% of executive officer positions and only 16% of board seats. But one fact remains. If we want to connect with shoppers in the stores and at the shelf, it's time we start thinking of ways to open more doors to women. This is Kurt Goldschmidt for PLMA Live.